Okay, you all, I got another rendition of an Alice book. This one is Alice's Nightmare in Wonderland. It's a coloring book. Jonathan Green and Kev Crossley illustrated it. And I have to look again. It's put out by Snow Books. That's right. It's about 12 inches this way, about 8 inches this way. It is got the velvety type cover that you find from a lot of Create Space books. It feels nice and soft to the hand. The images in this you're going to find are pretty dark in spirit as well as dark to color. I think that I'm going to have a very difficult time coloring this book. Although I will admit that I like the images very, very much. Here's the first page. It's How Can I Be Late? Alice asked the rabbit. When I don't even know what it is I'm late for. Then you got the ugly, creepy rabbit right here. So the story will be on this left-hand side of the page, and the images are on the right. But if you see what I mean by dark, it's not really grayscale, I don't think. It's a lot of cross-hatching and stuff. But I do love their images. I think it's beautiful just the way it is, even if I don't get around to coloring it. I love the images very, very much. First, a great twitching snout emerges from beneath the knitted shawl, followed by a set of curvy yellow tusks. Cloven feet that were once in infants' hands and feet kicked free of the woolen mantle as the creature shakes itself free of the blanket. Isn't he gross? Anyway, here you have the bird image with the brass beak and gleaming talons. Now the mushrooms that she takes a bite of. This next image is stepping over the bodies of the 6 and 7 of clubs. Alice pushes open the gate and escapes the maze at last. The strange creature, if it can be called a creature, has knives and forks for fingers and a large teapot for a head. Red Knight turns to meet the ghostly White Knight. So I've seen people color these, not these specific images, but images that are like this. Jackie is one of them that is amazing artist, colorist. I think she would do amazing with this book. I've seen some of her Rick St. Dennis's work, and it's amazing. She's a member of our group as well. The abomination standing before her now was quite clearly once 3 separate creatures, a man, a hare, and a dormouse. Dormouse. But now they have been made into one by some mad genius. You're okay, honey. I'll be there just a second. Now you got the ugly little... I don't know, but he's creepy, isn't he? Ugh. Beastly furry. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Two-headed. Creepy, creepy. Boy, my babies are really talking to me, aren't they? What's going on, girls? Now be on your way, says the cat as it starts to vanish, beginning with the end of the tail. Time's a-wasting and ending with the grin, which remains some time after the rest of it has gone. This would be great to read at like a slumber party, you know, a bunch of tween girls or something, scare the living hooty-dooties out of them. Here's the mean old witch. Isn't she oppressive? Ugh. Creepy, right? Shedding her royal robe and her human skin, the vampire takes on the form of a monstrous, blood-red serpent woman, hissing like a cobra, her sinuous body writhing with an almost hypnotic rhythm. The Gorgon strikes. Okay, now you got the drink me bottle, and the key, and the eat me cupcake. Now the Alice Jabberwock staggered back under the concerted attack of Alice's allies. Creepy, right? My girls are listening to me read this. Okay, with a leathery creak, the bird turns its glass eye stare on the child. Ah, Alice, it's good to see you again. Allie thinks I'm talking to her because I say Alice and it sounds like Allie. That's the end of the book. The last page is the Cheshire Cat's Grin. And then you have paper you could use for bleed proof, I guess, but I would not use alcohol markers on this. It would destroy the pages. I think water would also probably seep through, so I think I would only do this with pencils or crayons. Possibly with a light touch you could use some fine liners where you need to. But anyway, I waited a long time for this. I ordered it a long time ago on Amazon. I love the images in it. Alice's Nightmare in Wonderland. Images by Jonathan Green and Crossley. Thanks, guys.